Riot just had a huge live stream about celebrating 10 years of League of Legends, and in that live stream they announced new games, champions and preseason updates to the Rift, and so much more. We're going to be going over all that today. So Riot finally decided to add the S in Riot Games, and if you're as excited as my friends are, you're dying to find out what the hell happened during that 5-hour live stream. So basically me during any live stream. So half the live stream was like that, and it was basically just Rioters playing League, and it wasn't very entertaining to watch, obviously. And there was also a lot of thank yous from League of Legends teams all around the world, just generally thanking you for 10 years of League of Legends. Dude, you're not Japanese. Why is there weebs in Japan, dude? Dude, yo! What? And there were some things sprinkled on the side, like this. Yo, is that Katie and Greg's? There are also some pretty cool things like cosplays that were really well done. I'm pretty sure they're going to release a video on that, but if you want to check it out, just go to their live stream. Alright, now that's out of the way. Let's move on to the important stuff with the preseason updates, new games they're announcing, and everything that's happening to League of Legends. So first off, just for logging into League of Legends for these next 11 days, you will get a reward, and the rewards specifically are the list right here. And this includes a free legendary skin. If you didn't hear me right, that's a legendary skin, a $20 skin. I would highly advise you log into these next 11 days and just literally log in. That's all you gotta do. They're also going to be making changes to the map if you care about that at all, and they're also going to be adding the original Earth that came out 4 years ago for the first time. No restrictions, no limits, and all your favorite BS to rage to your heart's content. Riot also released a new cinematic continuing Lucian's story to save his wife, Senna, which is actually going to be a new League of Legends champion coming out. Riot says she's going to be the first marksman support ever, which will be interesting to see, and based on the abilities we see here, it looks like she can prevent CC somehow with an ability, and that's pretty much all we have for now anyway. Next up is the preseason changes coming to League of Legends in 2020. This year they're mixing things up by revolving around the dragons. Each dragon can now change the way the map is played, like the Fire Drake burning down some terrain, Mountain Drake adding some new terrain, Water Drake makes bushes bigger and adds more fruits into the game, and finally the Wind Drake just adds windy paths to make your movement speed faster. Also, Cloud Drake now grants a different buff. Instead of out of combat movement speed, now it grants CDR on your ult. Also, Elder Drake is getting a rework. It still has its burn effect, but now has an execute at a certain health threshold. Some pretty big changes to the map on the top and bot to add more brushes and ganking ability. Also, there's a new brush near blue buff. Moving on, there's going to be a new skin that provides funds for Riot's Games Social Impact Fund. Basically, all you need to know is it's basically a charity. Next, your shop is back, now including legendary skins for the first time. If you don't know what your shop is, it's just a customized shop just for you, with discounts included. Also, if you're around the Middle East or North Africa, you now have dedicated servers. Next, they announced League of Legends The Wild Rift, which is for mobile and console. If you ever wanted to play League of Legends anywhere outside of your PC, this is the time to do it. It'll be released near 2020. Also, one more thing, unfortunately not all the champions and skins will be included in this game, but the majority of them will. Don't know all the details about that. Hopefully we'll find out at a later date, but for now we do not know about that information. Now let's move on to teamfight tactics. Not too much about on this one, but they did just say some things about having seasonal sets a couple times per year, just switching it up, introducing a new wave of champions, origins, and items. There's going to be new champions like Nami, Lux, Annie, Olaf, and some old favorites like Zed. Next is another game made by Riot Games. It's still in very early development. There's definitely no release date. My guess would be near summer. Anyways, it's an FPS very much like Overwatch with a brand new set map with a new set of characters, not from League of Legends. If you're expecting someone like Lucian to just be blazing down people with his dual guns, he's not in this game. These are a brand new set of characters that we have no idea about yet. Now, these next two games were teased very little. These are the only clips we got of them. A game like Street Fighter, a fighting game, and another game, a League MMO, which I'm pretty excited about, but that's all we get of them, so there's not much information on them.
Hi, I'm Jeff Jew.
I'm Andrew Yip.
And we have a confession.
We're making a card game.
Look, all I'm saying is they better do this one right if they're gonna make a card game. Anyway, your goal is to defeat the Nexus, which you can see there's the numbers on the left side, 16 and 12. To be honest, besides that, I don't know much. There's gonna be champions that we know, like Lucian and the new Senna, and there's gonna be new champions according to their place in Runeterra. I don't know the names of them. I think Ionia is one of them, so yeah, that's just an example. Anyway, you could have a chance to play this right now. It is probably the closest to release, so if you want to study up on a game, this is the one. Just go to playruneterra.com to have a chance to get in right now. This next one's a big one. Riot Games makes an animated series. So if you've ever been in the comments like, Riot, please make a movie. Well, they kind of did better than that. They made an entire series. It seems to feature 3 little kids. It's called Arcane, and the only snippet of a champion we get is Jinx right here in the end. So, I don't know what it's going to be about. I hope we get to see a lot more champions than Jinx. It looks like the location's from Zon, so you can expect champions that come from there. It also comes out in 2020. This wasn't part of the 10-year anniversary celebration thing, but they did make a documentary on the esports of League of Legends, so if you're interested in that, I just wanted to mention that. And I think I covered nearly everything that Riot released. There's obviously probably more details, but I think I got the sum of it. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe. This video took quite a bit of effort, just straight editing, so yeah.